What's going on, everybody? It's Professor Waveiture here with another Waveiture 101 video for you guys on this wonderful Wavy Wednesday. In this video, I'll be showing you not only how I brush my hair, but how I keep it moisturized, how I apply my products in the order that I go in, the method that I use or methods that I use, as long as showing you the tools. I just think that doing a voiceover would just help out with me being able to explain it as you guys see it, so enjoy the video. So you're definitely going to need a comb. You're also going to need, some oil and a butter-based product or a more solidified product. You're gonna need that medium brush, and you're gonna need that soft brush. You're also going to need your crown tool. Your crown tool is very helpful, and the do-rag to make sure you save your progress. So we're gonna first start off by combing our hair out. We're gonna comb not just with the grain, as you'll see later. We're gonna comb against the grain. I've been on a heavy diet of combing my hair and combing my waves. I feel like, I really went back to like the one of the most fundamental things when it comes to waving, and that is, combing through your hair. It's been helping with my definition as well as helping with excuse me. Excuse me. All right. And that hasn't just been helping with my definition. It's also been helping with just, bettering my connections, bettering my depth, and just having my waves look a whole lot better. Now, it's important to get in a really good comb session. You want to comb until you feel like your hair is not being pulled anymore. You basically want to comb it completely out. You want to make sure it's completely lifted off your scalp to set up for when you start combing against the grain. Now you see me combing against the grain. I'm combing against the grain not just to lift the hair off the scalp, but to actually expose the scalp. Now it's time to grab that oil. Whatever oil you use to keep your hair moisturized or keep your scalp moisturized, you're gonna apply it directly to your scalp, all the way around your head. Make sure it's getting directly onto your scalp as well and not just sitting on top of your hair. Then from here, as you will see, we're going to go into a nice light scalp massage. Scalp massages are very useful and very helpful. I made a video on this a while back. I'll leave that video on in the description box below, just so you guys can see the benefits of scalp massaging. Now from that scalp massage, we're simply gonna comb our waves back down. We're gonna comb them back in place. Once again, going with a nice comb session. This is also going to help distribute that oil throughout your hair to make sure it's evenly distributed throughout each strand of your hair, as well as it gets your hair to start laying back down. As you guys can see, my hair is laying back down right into place. Now keep combing until you feel like your hair is completely laid, and to make sure that all those curls that could have possibly tightened up from combing against the grain and also doing your scalp massage is combed evenly throughout, and comb completely out. Now make sure you guys comb all the way through your hair. You don't want to just comb the top parts. You want to make sure you're combing all the way around, going all the way through down to your hairline. Now that we're done combing, we're gonna grab that medium brush and go in with a full medium brush session. Now as far as how long I brush, when it comes down to breaking down my brush sessions, as far as like the duration of time, that all varies on how long my hair is. I'm on a pretty low cut, so my brush session is not going to be extremely long. However, that's a to each his own style of thing. It all depends on your hair length and um, your pattern, where you're at with your waves and all that good stuff. So as far as figuring out the time for your brush sessions, I'll say, that kind of varies, depending on the person. However, I definitely feel like, a complete brush session should take at least 20 minutes. This brush session that I'm having is definitely condensed, so this video won't be extremely long. However, you're going to want to make sure that your brush sessions are at least 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, to make sure you're giving a good, thorough brush session. Now, the good thing about medium brushing after you comb your hair, one, the medium brush is going to continue to help lay your hair down, but two, that medium brush is going to further pull that oil throughout your hair, and it's going to, fully push it down to your scalp, if that makes sense. It's going to make sure it just gets evenly applied throughout your head and throughout your hair as a whole. So I really recommend you guys to do, a medium brush session going right after your combing session. Now it is time for you guys to add that butter product, or that product that is very solidified. It could be a moisturizer, it doesn't matter what you're using, just grab that product and make sure you're using it. Also, make sure you guys are really rubbing the product into your hands really well. You want to make sure it's melted completely before you apply it to your head, like so. Now, one thing you guys will see me do is when I apply my product, I always apply my products in the direction that I brush. That's something I've been, kind of explaining to you guys for a long time, something that I will continue to preach and continue to push. That's one thing I very, highly think is very beneficial to your waves, is applying your product in the direction that you brush. It helps keep the hair laid, and it helps to continue the training process of keeping the hair laid in the direction that you want it to lay in. Now, if you guys know me, you guys know that I love brushing in my products with a soft brush. I feel like when you brush in like a actual product, not an oil, but like a moisturizer, a cream, or butter, something of that nature, using a soft brush just really helps with evenly distributing it throughout your hair, continue the laying process, and also, helps with, controlling any and all frizz that can happen, throughout throughout the day, or throughout the session, or throughout anything. So definitely go in with a full soft brush session. Keep going and keep brushing until you feel like your hair is completely laid down. Now I just want you guys to see, I haven't even completed my soft brush session yet. This is in the middle of the soft brush session, but I want you to see how laid my hair is. There's very little frizz or any stragglies that are appearing. My hair is very nice, it's shiny, it looks nice, it looks great, and it looks very healthy. That's the reason why I started, applying my products this way, is because it, moisturizes your hair, it moisturizes your scalp, and it's just overall great. And your hair is gonna look great. At the end of this video, I do show the results of this method, just so you guys can see, the wonders that it does. Now it's time to make sure that crown is nice and tight, so I'm gonna take my crown tool and just drag that in that circular motion. In all my crown videos I mentioned this trick. It helps with just keeping that that crown in order. Now before I forget, I want to make sure that you guys go check out my 2,000 subscriber giveaway video, and in that video I give the directions on how to enter the running to win NBA 2K21. Alright, so you already know it's very important to rag up after any and all brush sessions, so we're just going to fast forward through this. Just make sure you put that do-rag on to save any and all progress. I'm going to keep my do-rag on for about 15-20 minutes or so, then I'm going to unrag and show you guys the actual results. Alright guys, and the results are coming up now. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that notifications bell as well. We want to continue to keep the channel growing, and here is the voila, here is the magic, here is the results. I feel like my hair looks great. I feel like it's laid, it's shiny, everything just looks nice. I'm even playing it in slow motion so you guys can see it, very, very clearly of what my hair is looking. I can't speed through this to hide anything. This is exactly what my hair is looking like directly after this this method that I do. I think this method is great because well, as you guys can kind of see, the results are amazing. My hair is just in a very healthy state, and it's very, very like laid. I feel like this way it really helps lay your hair down. Like there's very little frizz that I have when I do this method. So that's gonna really wrap up this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys could learn from it. I already know what I'm about to say. Keep that brush in motion if you want the ocean. You already know that I'm gonna tell you guys to pick a goal and go get it, and to keep that Waveiture going. All right, you guys stay extremely safe through this pandemic. Make sure you guys are taking the proper precautions when going out. Make sure you guys are using your platform for good. Make sure you guys go out and vote when it's time to. Okay, with all that being said, you guys once again stay safe, keep that brush in motion, and keep that Waveiture going. I'm out of here, y'all. All right, peace.